good afternoon and welcome one and all. You join us for this one-day international match between Pakistan and England. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Good morning, जमील भाई. ये देखो भाई इंग्लैंड का कैप्टन भी बन गया अभी कैरियर मोड में.
I'm not entirely sure about this decision. Hopefully the captain knows what they're doing and can explain it to the team. But I wouldn't want to be bowling first on this wicket.
जज़ाकल्ला. अरे मेरे को 39 ओवर्स के बाद ओवर दिए. कैप्टन रहते हुए भी बेइज्जती है. थोड़ी सेटिंग चेंज हुई है देखो भाई. जमील भाई अभी थोड़ा मज़ा आने वाला है इसमें. थोड़ी सेटिंग सेट कर लेता हूँ. ओके वो ज़्यादा फील्डर में बाहर कर लिया आई थिंक. ओके 1 2 3 4. ओ, मैं तो पूरे फील्डर ही बाहर थरा लिया था यार. ये 50 ओवर का है. अच्छा फील्डर ही नहीं रखा मैं उधर. ओके 50 ओवर का है लेकिन जब भी मेरी बॉलिंग आती है ना तभी बताता है. जब मेरा पार्ट होगा ना तो ही बताएगा. ये बाबर आजम है. थोड़ी सेटिंग्स में गड़बड़ी लगती है. या अब देखो भाई मजा अभी इसका. अरे यार अभी भी नहीं. ये पावर प्ले कहाँ है भाई? पावर प्ले नहीं है ये. 39 ओवर है. ग्राउंड बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा दिख रहा. प्लेयर गए तक सुबह हो जा रही. अरे पकड़ भाई. ये देखो
Well, not the best fielding, has a
बाबर आजम 91 पे.
They were well safe, and to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
फील्डर को थोड़ा इसको इधर डालना पड़ेगा. बाबर आजम उधर ही मारते जा रहे हैं.
Field, I think, not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
Waiting. Quick onto that in the infield.
मैं कौन सी सेटिंग कर दिया यार मैं. और डिफिकल्ट वही बोल रहा हूँ. समझ में नहीं आ रहा. मिक्स हो गया यार ये डिफिकल्टीज में. खैर देखेंगे अभी. आई थिंक ये सही है. नहीं सेंचुरी मारेगा गया था अभी. गलती से मिस्टेक हो गई. जमील भाई आप बोलो ही मत भाई. बोलते गड़बड़ी हो जाती कुछ ना कुछ. देख रहे हैं बोलते कि एज पे एज हो गया. बाबर के नसीब चल रहा है. नहीं रिजवान था ये. ओके बाबर है स्ट्राइक पे. ओए बच गया यार.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat.
मार लेगा 96 पे पहुंच गया बाबर मेरी बॉलिंग अभी तक नहीं अभी तक नहीं हुआ बाबर आजम स्ट्राइक पे गया बाबर मार दिया यार सेंचुरी फील्डर रहता तो गए थे बाबर भाई ओए होए अरे बाप रे बाप वाह क्रैक हो जा रहे बाबर भाई
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right
6%.
spot, the reward will eventually come.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wait there. Couldn't get it through the field.
वाह जमील भाई क्या बात है अच्छा रिजवान भाई भी अभी मारेंगे जैसा लगता है रिजवान भाई के भी 50
nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
ओए यार
A boundary, but not a convincing one. Calhoun shouldn't be too worried about that last
नहीं बाबर भाई ऐसा बच नहीं सकते आप
ball. They've got them playing their shots.
फिर से एक
Need
एज
to tighten their areas now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
अरे बाबर भाई को रोको बीच में आ जाओ बाबर भाई
Calhoun ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
अच्छा आ जाओ बोलो मैच देखने साथ में आपके अभी तो शायद मैच शुरू होगा ना लोग का बाबर विकेट लो अरे यार
Doesn't beat the infield. Wow,
ओए
that's missed the
यार
lot.
That's a
बॉल
great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
बाबर भाई परेशान गए पकड़ रहे खुद के सही बोले बॉल देख रहे हैं परेशान कैसा कर रहा हूँ मैं बाबर भाई को गए थे बाबर भाई
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right.
बाबर भाई को स्लोअर बॉल डाल देंगे देखेंगे क्या करते हैं बाबर भाई नहीं लगा बैट
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. A little late on that. No run scored.
कमान बाबर भाई बहुत रन मार लिए यार विकेट दे दो अभी नहीं यार पाउंडर उधर
Just to get it down towards third for some run.
आई थिंक मेरे अभी और 3-4 और बाकी है बाबर भाई की तो विकेट निकालना ही था आज गए
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
नहीं गलत है यार ये
The keeper seems convinced this is out. Would be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
बैट लगा गया बाबर भाई आउट है निकल जाओ बाबर भाई ए अरे बाउंस ज्यादा हो गया लगता है यार देखेंगे कहाँ गया बॉल विकेट मिसिंग अरे भाई आउट है यार नहीं यार हम बहुत दूर से दिख गया जमील भाई आपको बहुत ज्यादा बाउंस हो गया नहीं
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpires.
बाबर भाई दे दो विकेट दे दो
Great timing.
बच्चों को रुला रहा है बाबर भाई गेम में भी नहीं छोड़ रहे वाह
Nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really
बाबर भाई गए 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 गए, अरे यार बहुत बुरा बुरा मार रहे हैं। आज क्या बात है, 6 लोग की भीड़ है आज। वेलकम सभी लोगों को। अरे यार एज ऐसी जगह लग रहा है जहाँ फील्डर ही नहीं है। होशियार है बाबर भाई। आदम साहब को अभी एक बाउंसर डाल देंगे। रिजवान है ना 44 पे। मार दिए चौका। बॉलर नहीं, वो मेहमान है, वो बस देखते हैं क्या बात चल रहा है, उसके बाद निकल पड़ते हैं। गए 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 रिजवान साहब, अलविदा अलविदा। वाह वाह भाई वाह, पहली विकेट।
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
ये कौन है? उस्मान कदीर। एक और दे दो यार गरीब को। फर्स्ट लाइक बोही शोलक, प्रमोद, अरुंधति। माशाल्लाह भाई, बेहतरीन नाम। गए और एक नहीं यार, खुद।
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
देखा मैंने। ये खदीर साहब न्यू प्लेयर है क्या ये? गए क्या?
That gets things going, just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
आदम साहब गए 4 रन है गए। कूदो, वाह रे फील्डिंग, पिक।
Good return back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
काजिम और बाबर आजम, क्या मजा आ रहा है। गया था यार।
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly. Lucky to
उस्मान साहब जरा से जाते जाते बच गए। गए यार, क्या बॉलिंग हो रही है। आखिरी बॉल है यार, विकेट चाहिए अपने को। विकेट चाहिए, आखिरी बॉल है। कम ऑन। अरे अरे वाह यार, क्या बोलते जमील भाई। बाबर आजम निकल गया लेकिन हाथों से। आखिरी बॉल था, मजा आ गया। आए हाय खदीर साहब, ओए सुपरमैन, बैटमैन, बटलर। ओहो हसन साहब आए। आई थिंक एक और बाकी है लगता है। और एक आजम साहब 164 चले गए यार। आजम साहब गए फाइनली मिल गई। क्या हुआ, आउट नहीं है क्या? आउट था ना ये? हुआ क्या ये क्या चीटिंग है आजम साहब? ये आउट था ना, आवाज है यार ने की। ये देखो, अरे आउट है यार। ये क्या हुआ? फ्री हिट? क्या की फ्री हिट? नो बॉल डाला था मैं। अरे मुझे पता ही नहीं, कहाँ नो बॉल डाला भाई मैं। ये क्या बग्स है यार। गए, अब गए। ये गए फाइनली मिलके रहे आदम साहब की विकेट। अब क्या है भाई? आउट है ना ये? हाँ, सेम रिप्ले हुआ यार। पहले आउट क्यों नहीं हुए बाबर आजम? वेल प्लेड भाई, वेल प्लेड। आग लगा डाले हारिस साहब। बेहतरीन बॉलिंग यार आज फॉर्म में अपन आज गए। और एक अरे यार वही अपील नहीं किया था मैं, वही गलती हो गई। मैं समझा आउट दे देगा अंपायर।
Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Some adjustments to the field.
वाह हसन अली साहब, एक विकेट दे दो हसन अली साहब, 4 विकेट हो जाते मेरे। अरे यार आखिरी बॉल है, आखिरी बॉल, आखिरी बॉल। अरे यार चलो कोई बात नहीं, 3 विकेट तो मिल गए। वेल बोल्ड, वेल बोल्ड। बाबर आजम बेहतरीन खेल दिए। 164, 312 का टारगेट यार। बेस्टो के साथ ओपनिंग, वाह क्या दिन है देखो। ओ शाह साहब मैं झुकेगा नहीं। ये देखो अफरीदी साहब किराक हो गए। पहला ही बॉल बाउंस। शॉट देखो जमील भाई आज का। अरे रे ये क्या था किस्सा? अफरीदी साहब किराक हो गए ना यार, बेइज्जती कर दी है। ओए होए 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 होए, क्या बोलूं जमील भाई, ये कौन सा प्रेडिक्शन कर रहा है यार? ये खत्म, हार गए इंग्लैंड, खत्म।
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display.
18 रन से आ रहे। हाँ खतरनाक मसला हो गया यार। चलो दूसरे मैच में देखेंगे क्या होता है किस्सा। हेलो हेलो शक्ति गेमिंग भाई, जमील भाई हंसो हंसो। बांध दो उनको अभी, अफरीदी साहब को आने दो, आज छोड़ूंगा नहीं, खाली अब छक्के ही छक्के। अब ये कौन सी पिच थी यार, ये इतने एज। सेटिंग्स में गड़बड़ी है कुछ ना कुछ, इतने सारे एज। थोड़ा हट जा भाई, अफरीदी साहब किराया का विकेट विकेट ले ले रहे। हाँ खैर नहीं है अफरीदी साहब की। हाउस दैट? ओए ओए क्या बॉल है यार।
Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
जमील भाई आपकी काली जबान है भाई, जो बोले वो हो जा रहा। मैं कुछ ज्यादा दूर हट गया जैसा है डर से। ओए शॉट यार,
off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Oh, back foot shot.
Heaved away off the back foot.
रिप्ले तो बनता है अफरीदी साहब, छोड़ना नहीं है आपको। ओए ओए मिठास शॉट। ओ वाह यार, भागने की जरूरत नहीं है। इसको बोलते देखो जमील भाई गुस्सा।
Not so for the bowlers. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks.
जमील भाई आउट करा के कहीं चलेगा जैसा दिख रहा है मेरे को। अरे 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 गया यार, फिर से गया।
Loud shout.
ये कई का चैलेंज है।
There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do.
हेलमेट
Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
बहुत खतरनाक बॉलिंग डाल रहा है यार पाकिस्तान वाले। कहाँ लगा यार बॉल ये? आउट, भगा डाले यार। नहीं, पाकिस्तान में इसलिए नहीं आ सकता था क्योंकि ये कैरियर मोड है ना, सिर्फ इसमें या नहीं तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया या नहीं तो इंग्लैंड। अब बॉलिंग खतरनाक डालने वाला हूँ भाई मैं। ये मैच तो जीतने नहीं दूंगा आज। कैप्टन हूँ यार, बेइज्जती हो जा रही। देखिए ओवर कितना जल्दी दे दिया। अभी बॉलिंग देखो, बाबर आजम अब सेंचुरी तो दूर की बात है, 50 मार लिए बहुत है आज।
There'll be one run here for them.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
नहीं 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 नहीं, ये होने नहीं दूंगा मैं।
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely.
नहीं जमील भाई,
early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
ये काली जबान आपकी पूरी नहीं होगी अभी। ओए होए, मिसफील्ड, खाना नहीं खाया आज लोग। ओफो, खाना खाया भाई। जरा देखेंगे कैसा खुद। हाँ हाँ हाँ, किधर भाग रहे आजम साहब? क्या हुआ, जरा फील्डिंग पे जरा देखेंगे तो सही। ओहो, देख रहे हैं डाइव ऐसा। शे, टारगेट 267 का है, बहुत है। मेरे 10 ओवर मिल गए तो 220 भी बनाना बहुत हुआ है। ऐसे वर्ल्ड कप करने का वाह इमामुल हक। देख रहे, बॉल छूने डर रहे आजम साहब। 8 लोग वॉचिंग पे। ये आउट, ये गए। अरे यार, आजम साहब को देख रहे हैं।
A little late on that, no run scored.
ओए होए, शॉट यार।
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
अरे 45 ओवर में ऑल आउट हो जाएंगे भाई। देखो अब 1-2 ओवर में आजम साहब को निकाल लेना है, बस खत्म। उसके बाद लाइन लगती पूरी। अम्मा, आजम साहब सुन लिए क्या बात? सॉरी, इतना गुस्सा। ओए होए होए, पीछे से कसम निकाल रहे मारने में।
Just need to keep it simple.
Adam
Line
Saab.
of length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
ओए
Finds
यार
the fielder with that shot.
नहीं आदम साहब के लिए भी क्या करना पड़ेगा मालूम ऊपर का फील्डर काम का नहीं है इधर आ जाओ और इधर आ जाओ अब मारो आदम साहब वहां पे गए 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 गए
Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
खुद खुद फील्ड रे बेहतरीन फील्डिंग
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
विकेट आने वाली है भाई
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little.
Yep. Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Azam watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait!
A little late on that. No runs scored. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack. From the media centre end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait there!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
That was a very foolish throw. No chance of a run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
Waiting. Wait there. Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait on.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Waiting. Waiting.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Wait. Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Yep.
Four runs added in the over. Pakistan are 240.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us in... Good afternoon, everyone.
Well, I'm not surprised. I think anyone would have batted first in these conditions.
Calhoun, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
A few moves made in the field.
Calhoun from the southern end. Finds the edge.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting. And they'll want to push on from here.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third. Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive and attacking. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Azam has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change?
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait there.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Misses everything.
Oh, nice ball.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the...
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Keeper.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Timed that brilliantly.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Playing all their shots in that over. The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end.
Wait there. Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep. Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got right in behind it. Quick onto that in the infield. 5 runs at... Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting. Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate.
Calhoun coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Wait on. Good bowling.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting. Wait there. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
4 runs.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
This batter really is the key now, picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
A new bowler is...
Yep. Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Yep. Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back.
Calhoun, the slow left armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Super shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Wait on. Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball.
Nice shot.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Super shot, that. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nicked it.
Yep.
Edged. A lot of pressure.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing? A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep.
Nicely played.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Really. Ralph from the media centre end.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Bowler.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Sharp. Textbook pull shot. That's racing away to the boundary.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
The 3D shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot, saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait there.
Out. Caught.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their game. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been
You're in a good spot here. Keep going.